What is up, everybody? I'm finally back with another YouTube video. I know it's been a long time, but I've been itching to make some content, especially with the Austin Major going on. I really wanted to talk about CS, and the only thing I could think of to make real quick was a AK tier list. I know that's been done a million times. I'm sure you've seen lots of tier lists. I'm gonna quit the yapping and get straight the fuck into it. We've already sorted out a couple of camos, COD fucking camos, into their own tier because honestly, they're not bad. They're just boring, and I just didn't feel like talking about them that much. We're gonna start with the classic, the default AK. The default AK kind of has aura low key. If you like default skins, it looks nice. I think it's pretty cool. It makes me think of my boy Elige. Gonna put that hoe in C tier. And then we got something pretty similar, the Steel Delta, which looks pretty similar to the default AK, but it's got like etching on it. I'm not a fan. I think it's a little washed out. D. Now, if you like the default AK, but you actually want something with a little class, with a little bit of style, with a little bit of grace, you're gonna rock the Cartel. Put that hoe in B tier. Now, I'm not trying to copy too many other people's tier list videos, but I can't lie. Duop's tier list video has stuck with me, especially him saying the fucking Baroque Purple smells like Dior Sauvage. I like Dior Sauvage, but low key, bro, this shit is ass. Is it garbage? No. Now, what is it? The first class, or what is it? Jet set? First class, I think. I don't know. This one's just green on the wood for some reason, but it actually looks pretty cool. You never really see it in game. I think it's kind of underrated, but I'm not going to give it higher than B tier. The Slate is just black. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Emerald Pinstripe, low key, I'm an Emerald Pinstripe enjoyer. I feel like it's a classic skin. It's got a little bit of that like tribal cyber sigilism flair. Love that. I'll put it in A. I know that seems crazy because it's not that crazy, but there's a lot of AK skins, okay? There's gonna be space for lots of other skins to go in A, okay? Now, we got the Laminates. The Laminates are tough, okay? Because they're all fundamentally the same, but the color says a lot. There's also lots of crafting potential for these skins, but we're not really doing crafts. We're just doing them default. I'm gonna just do them real quick. I feel like blue is kind of just mid. Green, pretty cool. And red, kind of cringe. Black laminate though, kind of based. And even though it doesn't really count because it doesn't look the same, the midnight laminate, this purple one, pretty cool. I am extremely biased towards purple. It's my favorite color. This skin, I gotta say, doesn't look that great below like minimal wear, but I don't care. It's really nice. And just because it's also a similar like shiny colored AK skin, I just threw the Wintergreen in here. And I can't lie, I'm rocking with the Wintergreen. I like that green. It's a nice shade of green. This was the first AK skin I ever bought. I got it for like 3 cents on the Steam Marketplace in like 2017, 2018. I don't know, whenever it came out first. And I remember playing with it and being like, I got a skin on my AK. And bro, should have sold that shit because this shit is garbage. I don't even have to say anything for that one. The Phantom Disruptor. More like the Phantom Shitruptor, dude. Fuck this skin. I hate it. The Redline. I gotta say, I'm a Redline enjoyer. It's a classic skin. Throw some phase foils on there. Whew, it looks nice. Looks really nice. I gotta say, on prestige, on history, aura, it's going in A. The Wasteland Rebel. This is a tough one. I can't lie. The Wasteland Rebel is the first skin that we're rating right now that my opinion has changed on a lot in the time that I've been playing CS. I can't lie. I was not a Wasteland Rebel enjoyer for the longest time. I don't know what it was about it. I just didn't like it that much. But these days, I actually think it's pretty clean. I gotta say, I think I might be a Wasteland Rebel enjoyer. I think for now, I'm gonna throw it at the top of B tier. We might move it to A later. The Rat Rod. Ooh. There's things I like and dislike about the Rat Rod, okay? I like that it's got like a nice little sheen to it. I'm kind of into the whole like, you know, hot rod chopper sort of, you know, like aesthetic, but I don't know, it just feels a little mid. I'm gonna put it Actually, I'm gonna put it right here for now. I don't even have to say anything. I fucking hate this skin. If you use this skin, please sell it. Get something else. That shit is so garbage. It's just awful. Neon Rider. Okay, I'm about to say something controversial. I personally think the Neon Rider is a little bit much. It's a little goofy, but because it's purple and it's one of the few purple skins that also has like other colors and it doesn't clash too hard. Like there's lots of skins that have purple. The Nightwish has purple, but there's just so much other shit on it. It looks not good. I love this skin with specific crafts on it. If you're ever using this shit raw, I feel like it's like over here. But I feel like with the craft, it's like low key and B. I'm currently using one with some Fury Hollows on it, and I really enjoy it. But I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's a little goofy, so it'd be disingenuous of me to put it higher than it should be. So I'm gonna say, yeah, like right here feels about right. Ooh, sleeper pick. Okay. This skin is low key one of the best in the entire game. I honestly think there's not many that come close to it. I'm gonna put it at the top of A. The Outsiders, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I can't lie. Doing this like randomly at like, what time is it? Fucking 9:30 in the morning has got me a little discombobulated. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I'm trying my best to remember everything about these skins. And it seems like I'm doing a pretty decent job so far. So drop a comment if I got any names wrong. Sorry about that. Please engagement farm my my content. The Outsiders, I think pretty cool artwork. It's like giving Basquiat sort of like scribbly, messy art style. I'm gonna say C tier. I like it. It's all right. I would use it, but it's not my favorite. Ooh, the Inheritance. This is like the gentleman's CS skin. This is like, you have money. This is fine china. This is something you got from your grandmother. Okay, it's clean. It's white. One of the few mostly white skins we've got in the game. It looks beautiful with some snow leopards. I'm a snow leopard enjoyer, so I'm gonna toss this on an A. Below the red line. Be the Monster. This is a tough one. I feel like there's a lot of Be the Monster glazers out there, but me personally, I don't feel like I have a super strong attachment to it. I mean, I like Overpass a lot, but I just feel like for some reason it doesn't hit for me. Maybe it's because I don't know. I like graffiti. I like a lot about it. I like the gold accent. I think it looks good. I just don't know if I'm like super passionate about it. So I'm gonna just say, we'll say like, yeah, we'll put it right here. Point Disarray sucks, and if you like Point Disarray, you probably still drink out of juice boxes. Whatever this one is called, actually pretty cool, but I'm gonna say it's better than the default. It's better than the Slate. I'm gonna put it right here. Empress. Save me, Empress. Straight to A tier. God tier skin. Ooh, yeah, that shit sucks. What is this one called? Orbit Mark 13. It is low key one of the most sleeper AKs in the whole game. It's a pretty rare AK. You don't see it very often. It's a collection skin from Operation. It's really nice. I think a lot of people like the Bloodsport more because it's shinier, but I think you throw the right stickers on this, man, it's good. I'm gonna say we put it in A tier. I like it more than some of these other ones. I wouldn't say I like it more than the Inheritance. The Fuel Injector is one of the best skins in the game. I'm a huge fan of the drill sort of look, the yellow, the Home Depot vibes. You're there to work. You use a fuel injector if you're there to fucking work. All right, so put in some work and put it in S tier, bro. That shit is gas. For anybody who owns a case hardened right now, I'm gonna just say it's a S tier. All right, now click off the video. If you don't own a case hardened, the shit is mid. I know blue gems are gas. They're really cool. They're like some of the most interesting skins because of the patterns. And as a skins nerd, I really do enjoy case hardened patterns, learning about which ones are gems, tier 1, tier 2, which ones have like interesting shapes and stuff. But unfortunately, most of these, especially lower float ones, just kind of look like, I mean, you know, I live in a big city and I'm walking around, I see puddles of piss, and this is what it looks like. Oil and piss mixing on the ground on the sidewalk, and I can't lie, it just doesn't look good. I'm sorry, case hardened, but you're going in C tier. Ice cold. This skin is like everybody who like has $10 on their Steam and they're like, man, I should get a skin, but I don't want one of these like garbage skins. What should I get? And then they get this and then they're like, damn, I got a nice clean AK. Sheesh, look at me, it's a skin. And it is, but it's kind of like when you go to school and like you meet that kid who gets his first pair of like something cool, like a cool pair of Jordans or whatever, and then they get like team Jordans. I don't know if this is like a weird reference for anyone in the CS community, but if you know what this is, if you know, you know. But like, bro, that shit is from Ross. It's not that nice. Okay, like you cannot be flexing this shit. If you're like humble about it, you just like it, it's chill, no worries. Like it looks pretty nice. But if you're like walking around like, yeah, bro, check out my inventory and you got this as your AK, bro, I don't want to fucking hear it. Top of C tier, I would say, for the ice cold. Leet Museo. I don't like the Leet Museo. I think the artwork is just not for me. I think it's just, it insists upon itself, as Peter would say. The Jaguar. Where are my Jag enjoyers at? I love jagging. I love jagging off. I love Jags. Yo, put this hoe in A tier for me. Nightwish is garbage. If you use it, please sell it. Panthera Onca. Controversial because it's a fake Jaguar. It makes me fucking mad. I don't like seeing it. It makes me pissed off. I know it's more expensive than the Jaguar. I know it's like people probably like it more than the Jaguar, but because it's too similar, it makes me mad. Why the fuck are you stealing my boy's swag, huh? Like, it feels wrong. I don't like it. And just for that, you know what? Fuck you, Panthera. I'm putting you at the back. Gold Arabesque. It's expensive, but is it cool? Actually, bro, controversial. Low key. It's a COD camo. It's just a gold gun. Fucking put that shit away. Like, that's not even worth rating. The Xray. I like the Xray. I really do, but I've seen people split on whether it's here or here. I don't think it's like that good or that bad. It is really cool. I like it more than a lot of these. I'll say like right there. The Jet Set. Hey, my sticker enjoyers, where are you at? I think the Jet Set's pretty cool. I don't think you should throw more stickers on it because it gets really cluttered, but it's cool. Legion of Anubis. Low-key underrated. It's a pretty nice skin. It's affordable. But we gotta love that. I'd say Legion's here, maybe. But I do like this more than Legion. Okay. Now that I've shuffled some around, this feels a little more correct, in my opinion. The Wild Lotus. When I see the Wild Lotus, I think of the rainforest. I think of the jungle, the animals. You hear them, the frogs, the birds chirping. It makes me think of the Amazon. It makes me think of Brazil. Brazil #1. Put that shit in S tier. I love Brazil. Anyways, the Asiimov. Asiimov, emphasis on the ass, bro. I don't like it. The AK just feels dorky. Like the AK Asiimov is the worst of the Asiimov skins. I feel like this is pretty well agreed in the community. But it just feels like I never see someone using Asiimov and go, damn, that guy's got a cool loadout. Damn, that guy's got aura. No, they're always dorks. They're always dorks. They always got fucking Leetify in their name. Look, I use Leetify, bro. I'm not putting that shit in my fucking in-game name, bro. No way. Sorry, Leetify. I would if you sponsored me, but unfortunately you haven't given me any money, so can't be doing that. Fire Serpent. Ooh, tough decisions with the Fire Serpent. I like the Fire Serpent. I'm gonna just say that loud and clear. I think it's good. It's definitely going above B tier, but where? I don't know. In my heart of hearts, I feel like A tier feels right. I'm gonna put it. Do I like it more than these two? I can't lie, no. Do I like it more than the Empress? Actually, no. But I feel like the Fire Serpent, mid A tier feels pretty nice. The Bloodsport, I feel the same way about the Bloodsport as I do the Empress, but because it's much more expensive and I feel like a little bit cringe, I put it behind the Empress. The Headshot. I actually really like this skin. I think it looks really nice with glitter stickers, like specifically white glitter stickers. And I think this skin is underrated for the most part. I think graffiti style is really cool. And I think the craft potentials are cool. The colors is cool. I like this actually quite a lot. It's taken a lot of me using other AKs to know that I like it more than a lot of AKs in the game. Even though at first glance, I don't think I would think of it like that. I'm gonna say right here feels about right. Damn, this is a crazy one. Okay, elite build. Elite build is like a lot of these skins over here, right? And over here. It's not that crazy. It's an AK, it's just black. It's got a couple of highlights, but those couple of highlights change it from being boring and basic to being a total mogger AK. This fucking skin is gas, and I don't care what you think. Throw some orange fucking hollows on there. That shit is so fire. I love this skin. I think because it's so cheap, the value cannot be denied. I think it's going at the bottom of A tier. I don't give a fuck. I think it's just so based to use an elite build AK. It's really cool, but if you use the elite build op, nerd emoji. Somebody get this guy out of here. Searing Rage feels a little bit like schizo drawings. It feels a little bit trying too hard. I don't know. I don't know. Something about like the writing on it feels kind of similar to like this vibe, right? I hate to be that guy, but it feels a little bit like, you know, those pictures of the fucking wolf ripping its shirt off. That sort of vibe, you know? Tortured weirdo in a fedora. I just can't do it, man. I feel like it belongs down here. C tier. It's better than a lot of stuff down here, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just kind of like I wouldn't want to be caught using that, if we're being real. Do I have it in my inventory? Yes. Is it in a storage unit? Maybe. The AK Noveau Rouge. Noveau Rouge. It's classy, it's cool. Kind of gives me the vibes of like a Chinese New Year envelope, the ones you get money in. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Chinese New Year traditions, but me personally, I love getting money. I'm not Chinese, and no one's really given me money and since I was a kid, but hey, you know what? Still rock with it. Still rock with Chinese New Year. This gold accent, sort of like, I don't want to say Oriental because I don't know if that's an outdated term. I probably should, but yeah, it's a very cool style of artwork. I gotta say Noveau Rouge is probably, for me, like, it's like here. I like it. I think it's cool. Last but not least, 2 back-to-back bangers. Okay? I like the hydroponic a lot. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I'm not putting it in S tier. I think I'm not a big enough hydroponic glazer for that to happen. But it is going right here. It's pretty cool. I'm also gonna move the Wild Lotus above the fuel injector to make space for my undisputed king of kings, my favorite, my darling, my love, the AK Vulcan. Best AK in the game. If you use a Vulcan, you are hung. I don't care. You're a mogger. You're beautiful. And I love you. That concludes my AK tier list. It was a little bit all over the place. It was a little crazy. I hope you didn't click off the video and comment this guy's a fucking schizo retard, but guess what? I don't care. Love you guys. I'm happy to make videos again. I should have posted one other video that was like talking about why I haven't been making videos or like what I want to do. So if you want to go watch that, go do that. Otherwise, have a good day. Have a great day. I'm going to go ruin my day by playing some CS. Probably losing Premier Elo and losing brain cells. So I'm going to go do that. Goodbye, everyone.